Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Palmisano here. Hope you're having an excellent day. I was riding the Peloton this morning. Guitargate, you can ride. We can ride together. Follow me. And I was doing a Dennis Morton '80s ride, and he fires off a ROXETTE tune, and what is the name of the song? How come I can never remember? Listen to Your Heart. Okay. I hadn't heard this song in forever, but what a massive hit. What a perfect song to dissect, to try to figure out why it's so hooky and so catchy. So I just searched on YouTube. I found a random concert that was remastered, and I figured let's try to learn this on the fly together and see what makes this song so awesome. Remember, if you want to brush up on any of the things that I'm talking about, or if you just would like to support the channel, you can click the first link in the description. You get all my lessons and courses in order. Here we go.
We can't leave you without playing this absolutely true story for you. It goes something like this.
What a great song.
Listen to your heart.
What a massive song. Okay. Real quick, we are in the key so far of B minor. So you got B minor, G major, A major, B minor. The only thing that happens is on, I guess, the fourth time around, it goes to E minor. That's the little thing that you're missing there. But the melody, though, I preach this all the time. Learn the melody to every song that you learn, not just the guitar parts and the chord parts, because it's the melody which makes the harmony work. That's where the hooks come from. That's what people sing. And that's what struck me when I was on the bike this morning. So let's get a little bit of this. So all I'm doing right now is I'm guessing B minor. I'm choosing the B minor scale. Right? And I'm just trying to use my ear to figure out where it kind of starts and stops. So we're clearly shooting for this flat 7, okay, this A. And going straight down the scale. So 1, 2, flat 3, flat 7, flat 6, 5, 4, flat 3, 3, 4, 5. Something like that.
Like this.
So, no. Yeah, that flat 7's in there. Ba-do-da. Real time, ladies and gentlemen. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Yep. Yeah, that's got it. It's something like that. That's it. Okay, so you got this 2 to flat 3. Again, shooting for the flat 7. Then coming straight down that pentatonic. We're skipping the flat 6 this time. And then tagging on that minor run. 1, 2, flat 3. Same thing in the next octave. Except when it goes to the E, it's just go root, flat 3, 4, just shooting right for that E, so the tonic. All right, so you hear how she's coming in. You ended it off right here, but she's coming in higher, right? So it's on the 5th. So your first key takeaway here is that while the keyboard melody is really focusing on the root and the flat 7, an octave up, the vocal melody is coming in right on the 5. It's a 5th based melody so far. Perfect arranging. Perfect arranging. Those little runs. Ingrain that in your heart forever. That's 4 little blues push towards the flat 3, but you don't get there to the minor 3rd with the trail off. So it's I'm thinking about the part in the future. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So the first time is down. Tease it, right? Flat 7 to root. So again, it's a 5th based melody that wants to resolve on the flat 3. That's the takeaway.
You built a love, but that love won't support your little piece of heaven.
Yep.
Turns to dark. Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going. Else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye.
Okay, a really cool thing happens in here. You know, you always have to kind of keep the ear moving of the listener. You have to find subtle ways to mask changes and just keep this constant evolution of the song, even though the core of it, harmonically hasn't changed. So the way that they're doing this here is for this chorus part, is B minor. Instead of going G to A like this, it adds in B's relative major, D major. So this is a classic songwriting technique where like the verse would be in its relative minor and the chorus is in its relative major. Sad, happy, right? The skies part, it gives everybody in the crowd, something to latch onto. It's like, oh, there's a brightness here, there's a positivity. There's the hook. Listen to your heart before you tell them goodbye, right? So you got this B minor, G, now D, right? And then 2 times. And then you double tag where it goes, I don't know where you're going, right? Then it just goes straight back to the G. It does this. So it's just G, D, and A there, just for the 1 second. And then back to the B minor, G, and now to the E minor. Very cool use, very, very common use of relative major and minor to really deliver the chorus. Now, let's see what the melody tells us.
Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going.
Ooh, that's such a great jump.
You can do. I don't know where you're
such a cool jump. So so cool. So here's the point. We are now focusing on a D major tonality. And this, of course, the flat 3 of B minor, the note D, is of course the tonic of D. So this is now our focal point, except it was the flat 3 of our minor tonality. Now it's the root. And so you have this. So just going 1, 2, major third. Just selling the crap out of this major tonality. But it's cool when you start on the 9 because it's really hooky. That's such a cool thing to do this flat 7 to the root of B minor, right? So, but if you think in terms of D major, 5, 6, 5, 2, 2. It's so many hooks of melodies are on the 2, which is again 1/2 step above the root. Just that's always one to look for. But to jump to it from that A is so cool, considering how she just I'm missing something there. But then it goes before. There's that. Using the 9 of B minor, right? So we're transitioning back into B minor. Flat 3, 2, 1. I think. So hot. So hot.
Sometimes you wonder if this fight is worthwhile.
What a great song.
The precious moments are lost in the tide.
I love her. Love her.
They're swept away, and nothing is what it seems. The feeling of belonging to your dreams. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know.
Those little jumps that before the chord hits, man, does that really lead the listener's ear across the bar line to the hook. Those little jumps, don't sleep on them. They're subtle, but man, they make it.
When you know it, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart.
Just right there. Ba-da-da-ba-da, and then there's the bar line. Ba-da-da-ba-da, chord, ba-da-da-ba-da, chord. All those little pushes, man, make the hook. Yeah. So, a song like this, a big song, man, you better believe you better play the melody or something damn near close to it, because that's what everybody wants to hear. This is not time for you to go shreddy McShredderson, okay? Coming in, bending that flat 7, straight to the root, and then just fall off. Moving over, 4 into the 5, unison. There's little flat 3, 2, root. You know, he could have moved into this position, I don't know. I love that. No, wait. It goes to, wait a minute. Okay, so we're soloing over the chorus, so it jumps to this D here. Love it. 1, 2, 3 in D major, just like the vocal melody, right? Right? D, E, F sharp. There's your major third. Great to grab that walk up. Hanging on that 9. Key change? Did I not notice this on the bike? Okay, anyway, D major, just like the melody, let it sing, but when you go down, you're slowly transitioning your focus back to B minor, okay? All those, right? Same notes, but how you get to those notes, what you choose to emphasize, like punctuation when you speak, that's what makes the tonality change. So we can D major all day. But then, same notes, we can do and make it B minor. Same notes in the scale. So what is this key change? Did we go to E major there? Sharp minor. B major A. No. So cool. All right, I gotta go back. Wow, this is gonna be a long video, but you're learning a lot in here. And this is how you should learn songs, by the way. This really is. This starting and stopping nonsense, which is probably making you crazy, and using your ear and applying music theory and talking about progressions and not just like the names of the chords, but like the function, like 1, 6, 2, 5. This is how you should think about these things. This is what makes a difference. This is what everybody does that does this for a living. So we've modulated. So I got to go back a little more. So cool that we go to E. So we're coming from D major. We go into straight E major. So the note to watch out for, G sharp in here, ladies and gentlemen. That's the kicker, okay? And now let's see what the melody does. Is it right to G sharp? Yeah, so real singer right here. So shooting right for the note that makes the difference. Remember I told you this so many times. The melody is the answer to all of your questions. All your questions are answered in the melody. Is it E major? Is it E minor? What's she singing? Straight to G sharp. Down to the 6th chord, C sharp. So cool. So you got B and A, right? So B major, A major. So we're firmly in E major, and then just push it up, why don't you? Make your C sharp minor you just played, make it C sharp major. Listen to because this is the same cadence as you had in the beginning of the song. So flat 6, major, flat 7, major, 1, minor. So we're transitioning to D sharp minor, if you will, however you want to call this. This is our new key center. So we're not in here, we're in here. And all the melody is the same and it connects. So cool. So cool. End with the melody. Same intro part. And leave with that bright major sound at the end. It's perfect songwriting. It's perfect arrangement. It is a hook machine. Key takeaways in here, okay? Relative minor for the verse, relative major for the chorus, okay? And all the little melody jumps to get you across the bar, man, that's the good stuff right there. The melody, very much a fifth-based melody that likes to push up to the flat 7 and resolve on the flat 3, which of course is the note D in the key of B minor. But then when it goes to the chorus, it switches. It chooses to 1, 2, 3 to really sell that D major aspect, but resolve back to the root of D, which of course is D. So it's the same resolution point, okay? The ear keeps going back to the same place, but the tonality and how we emphasized B minor versus its relative major, D major, is what takes the listener on the journey. The key change is absolutely sick. She's tremendous, and the guitar player took a lead and didn't step on anybody's toes, didn't overplay, played the melody, played a nice variation on it, and then when it came out, you gave the same intro, you hit the chorus again, you double tagged it, gave the listener the same thing they heard in the beginning, all the little piano parts, but you end on that bright major tonality, just like the chorus brought you to. And it leaves you with this timeless thing of, where did those 4 minutes go? I could listen to the same thing over straight from the beginning. And that's how you make a hit. Love you, ladies and gentlemen. If you dig the vibe here, please hit subscribe and the bell. It really helps me. And again, if you want to dig deeper into this, I invite you to join the inner circle, if you will. It's called Guitar Gate. It's my life's work. You got dozens of courses, or over a dozen courses. I don't know how many lessons. Thousands of people on it. It's the first link in the description. I'd love to be one of your online teachers. And that's it. Just remember, use your ear. Use a basic working knowledge of music theory. Work your way around the fretboard and think in terms of function and melody, not just put this finger on this fret. See you.